Why has the JHXX stealth fighter bomber, so emphatically confirmed by U.S. intelligence agencies, remained elusive like a myth amid a deluge of rumors? Is this project, described by India's Eurasian Times as more mysterious than the Yeti, a deeply concealed top-secret weapon of China's military-industrial complex, or a strategic miscalculation by Western intelligence analysts based on outdated military doctrines? When we peel back the layers of mystery and analyze it through the lens of the Chinese Air Force's actual needs, technological development path, and future combat concepts, we find that the existence of the JHXX is more like a phantom born of inertia than a logical inevitability. From the objective laws and inherent logic of global military equipment development, the likelihood of the so-called JHXX project existing is extremely slim. A core trend is the comprehensive replacement of traditionally single-function fighter bombers by more versatile multi-role fighters. China's current J-7 Flying Leopard fighter bomber is undoubtedly a distinguished aircraft. In its era, it significantly enhanced our military's precision ground strike and anti-ship capabilities. However, its design limitations dictate a primary focus on two scenarios. First, carrying various bombs, rockets, or long-range air-to-ground missiles to deliver rapid, aggressive close air support at the operational front line. Second, mounting heavy anti-ship missiles to launch saturation attacks against enemy surface fleets using low-altitude penetration capabilities. Today, the J-16 heavy multi-role fighter not only performs these missions, but executes them with superior capability. While inheriting the J-7's strengths of large payload capacity and extended range, the J-16 has achieved generational superiority over the J-7 in situational awareness, beyond visual range air combat, electronic countermeasures, and survivability. This advancement stems from its advanced active, phased array radar, robust information processing capabilities, and exceptional flight performance. Compared to the J-16, the J-7's only remaining advantages may be its relatively lower life cycle costs and simpler maintenance. Yet modern warfare is a system versus system contest, a platform confined to peripheral roles requiring constant escort by other aircraft offers far inferior overall combat effectiveness versus a versatile, multi-role fighter, capable of both seizing air superiority and seamlessly transitioning to precision strike missions. Consequently, even the non-stealth J-7B currently in service faces gradual replacement by aircraft like the J-16. Investing substantial funds to develop a functionally similar, stealth J-7B would be strategically and economically ill-advised. Delving deeper, a fundamental, irreconcilable conflict exists between the design philosophy of stealth fighters and the mission requirements of combat bombers. The tension between internal weapon bays and weapon dimensions. The core advantage of stealth fighters lies in their low detectability. To maintain this advantage, their primary weapons must be housed within internal bays. However, the use of internal bays imposes strict limitations on the size and types of weapons that can be carried. In recent years, China's air-launched missile technology has advanced rapidly, characterized by a pursuit of extreme performance that often comes at the cost of increased size. For example, the powerful YJ-12 supersonic anti-ship missile exceeds 6 meters in length, and the rumored YJ-20 air-launched anti-ship missile, with its even greater range and penetration capabilities, will be even larger. Even China's most advanced J-20 stealth fighter lacks the capacity to carry such missiles in its internal bays. So, if the JHXX truly exists, how would it resolve this contradiction? If it aims to internally carry missiles like the YJ-12 or even the YJ-20, its airframe size would have to be drastically enlarged, potentially reaching or exceeding the scale of the American B-2 stealth strategic bomber. In that case, it would no longer be a fighter bomber, but a medium-sized or even strategic bomber, fundamentally altering its development costs, technical complexity, and operational logic. Conversely, if it opts for external missile carriage to maintain compact dimensions, its painstakingly engineered stealth profile would be instantly compromised, causing its radar cross-section to surge dramatically. How would this fundamentally differ from a conventional third-generation fighter conducting missile-equipped penetration missions? Its operational value would be significantly diminished. Historical lessons are also worth learning from. The United States did indeed develop and deploy the F-117 Nighthawk, a stealth fighter dedicated to ground attack missions. However, its design was constrained by early stealth technology, resulting in poor aerodynamic performance and virtually no air-to-air combat capability. In actual combat, it proved overly specialized, and as air defense systems advanced, its myth was shattered during the Kosovo War. These lessons compelled the U.S. to abandon the concept of dedicated stealth attack aircraft. Instead, it focused on developing versatile stealth fighters like the F-35, capable of air-to-air combat, ground attacks, reconnaissance, and electronic warfare, alongside strategic bombers such as the B-2 and B-21, designed for penetration strikes. As a latcomer, the Chinese Air Force has every reason to learn from these precedents and avoid repeating a proven cost-ineffective path in weapons development. So where exactly did the JHXX intelligence, so confidently asserted by Indian media and U.S. intelligence agencies, originate? A highly probable scenario is that around 2020, they mistakenly identified and categorized China's next-generation fighter jet, then in advanced development, as a stealth fighter bomber. This misjudgment likely stemmed from the J-36's external characteristics, coincidentally aligning with some external expectations of an idealized JHXX. First and most conspicuous is its massive size. Comprehensive analysis of various sources indicates that as a platform designed to dominate future air superiority, the J-36's maximum takeoff weight likely far exceeds that of the J-20, reaching 40 to 50 tons or even higher. A larger airframe naturally implies greater internal volume and structural load-bearing capacity, ensuring its internal weapon bays and external pylon flexibility surpass those of the J-20. Visually, it appears capable of carrying larger, heavier munitions, readily prompting external observers to speculate about its ground sea attack potential. Second, the design philosophy of modern advanced fighters inherently emphasizes multi-role capability. As China's sixth-generation fighter technology pioneer, the J-36's role cannot be confined to a single air superiority fighter. Its powerful sensors, high-speed data links, and advanced avionics systems provide the fundamental foundation for executing diverse missions. For instance, its large internal weapons bay could theoretically accommodate munitions comparable in size to the PL-17 ultra-long-range air-to-air missile, while the YJ-12 anti-ship missile also falls within this dimensional range. Nevertheless, we must maintain a clear understanding. Even with these capabilities, the J-36's core mission remains fundamentally distinct from the legendary JHXX. Its primary task lies in penetrating advanced enemy air defense systems on highly informationized future battlefields, destroying critical aerial nodes, and seizing air superiority. Its ground and sea attack capabilities serve as extensions and complements to its formidable air combat prowess, a valuable addition rather than its core function. It is absolutely incapable of replacing the H-6 series to exclusively carry super-large missiles, like the YJ-18 or YJ-20 for strategic anti-ship missions. Its emergence precisely validates the Chinese Air Force's equipment development path toward systemization, informatization, and versatility, rather than reverting to the outdated approach of single-function tank killers or ship killers. In summary, the JHXX legend appears more as a product of information asymmetry and fixed thinking patterns during a specific period. It reflects the outside world's keen attention to China's rapid military technological advancement and the inertia of attempting to interpret the unknown through known frameworks. The modernization of the Chinese Air Force is advancing resolutely toward building a strategic force that integrates air and space capabilities and balances offensive and defensive capabilities.